Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Banished. This is part 3 and we're going from where we left off. So we're at winter now, but we've got nearly 2,000 food. That really shot up quickly. I think the orchard harvest finally came in and the crops all harvested at once. So we went from kind of no food to loads of food. Just literally at the last point of that video. So we've still got 4 labourers, so we've still got freedom to build new stuff. So I mean, I'm thinking about a market because I just really like the way the market works, kind of for people. We've got a school now. I haven't got any teachers. Let's make a teacher. Definitely want a new house as well now, because the town is growing. So we'll just put a house, say, there, and then we'll just make 2 at a time. Extend the road along. This is turning into a very grid city. Sim City design. Town hall, chapel, cemetery. Well, oh, it's in this one. Market. So this is what a market looks like. It feeds everyone in its circle, which is a big circle. Thinking of putting it down here, and we continue crop fields down rather than across. I think that works quite nicely. It's a perfect fit. That just appeals greatly to my little building OCD there. Well, kind of a perfect fit. So that'll get the market done. That'll take up a couple of workers as well once it's built. We've got tons of builders, so we can take some off there too if we need more labourers. 2 more wooden houses. Good winter. Got lots of clothes, lots of stored tools. Let's put 1 worker in the trading post. Don't need any more than that. We've got 140 tools, so that's probably going to be our thing to trade. Let's put 80 iron tools in there. We might have to. How are we doing for iron and right? We've got no stone at all. So we've still got loads of stone around us. Probably don't need to resort to a quarry just yet. Yeah, still loads around to be honest. There we are. I say I really try to avoid building the quarry after kind of how can figure out how it works. It doesn't yield that much compared to just digging it from the top of the ground, unless you have a lot of workers on it. It's not like I couldn't spare a few, but you know, I'm talking about a lot. And then you really want 2 mines going, not just 1, so you can get 1 for iron and 1 for coal. You can pull iron from the surface, but coal you can't. And we may need to look into our foresters' lodges as well. I haven't got anyone working there. Let's increase that up to 2. That'll make a slightly sustainable amount. While I remember, we'll build a bridge. They're not too expensive-ish. Can I be building this location? Maybe I didn't start it correctly. There we are. That's that. Labourer, let's make that, and then we're going to have to cut someone out, maybe a fisherman. Hit a population cap. Be nice to get some sheep for wool. That would be probably the best animal to get from the trading post. Very expensive though, our tools probably won't cut it. You're at the upper limit. As we learned, that wasn't enough though. I did find after a while you do need a second woodcut. They just can't produce wood, firewood enough. Iron is low, well that's really easy, there's a low right there. Definitely need more villagers. House, let's do a new house. No, that's not houses, that's houses. There. And then road there. I just basically got a road there anyway, but just want to fill in that gap. The dirt roads are free, they don't cost nothing. Just takes a few seconds to build. Being that I've got builders and nothing doing, in fact I've got too many builders. I forgot I left that turned up. Reserve of food is low. I had 1400, now that's 0. So let's increase that one. 2. That's as good as I can really do at the moment. I suppose I can make another fisherman just for now. don't really think the food is low. I think they've just caught us at a bad time. Wooden house cannot be placed at this location. Oh, because there's another wooden house there. Reserve of food, reserve of food. Okay. You guys harvesting? Yes, they are. Okay, you've already got the stone from there. Oh, these are all unpopular. Oh, no, it's just me. I haven't put one on there. Still don't particularly need a herbalist just yet. Suppose we could do one since we have a free labourer. Not too much going on. Can turn the builder down to 1, but we don't need any builders at the moment. We've got nothing building. Make them labourers. Market's building away. You can see it's starting to collect, you know, resources from everywhere now. And the useful thing is kind of all resources. It's like even iron tools and logs and firewood. It's not just food. It should actually speed things up in my town really considerably in comparison to them running all over to here just to get the food. So here we go for winter. Look, we're up to 15,000 food again now. Food really goes up and down very fast. I think my year-long food isn't very high, the hunter and the gatherer. But I think the crop fields and the orchard must be doing a really good yield to kind of make up for it. That's why I keep getting big bursts of food in one go. Oh, I haven't got any builders, so that house isn't getting finished. You chopping wood, good. You're working fine. You're out of leather, but that'll come back. We've actually got 50 pieces of clothes, so we'll just unqueue her for now. Got teacher working. The teacher makes educated workers, which means they actually produce more resources as they work. So that should be very handy once if you get your whole nation schooled. You should produce quite a bit more. It's a basket of mushrooms. Cool. Very detailed this game. Very nice looking. You know, it's amazing for the fact it was just built by one person. Very impressive work. Oh, the farm got built. Oh, that means this guy can cross the water for his animals. That could potentially yield a lot more for me then. Yeah, 1,000 venison, 32 leather. That's a pretty good yield. Look, currency even previous season. So, yeah, that's actually unlocked him a bunch more animals being over there now. That's really good. See, there's a little gap there. I know you don't really need that. Why not? So if I can get either a new seed for the orchard, a new plant for a farm, or a new animal from the trading post, a new animal for a pasture, I will absolutely focus on getting those now. So I really think we need to kind of expand our horizons here. What else can we do here? I really don't think we're going to need one, but a well is cheap and I see a spot for it. Just because I've got this bit of like land that I can't do anything with. I'll just place it there. I say I don't need it, but the minute a fire breaks out I will need it. But I've never ever seen that happen. And disasters are on, so it could happen. Okay, so probably got some leather building up now. We could get the tailor working again. This guy's reached his tool limit. Let's increase that. Let's say wood and I've got loads of wood, so wood and iron. It's fine if they run out. People don't die from that. Okay, we've got a trader. Let's see what he wants. I'm just going to speed down the game slightly so I can take time looking. He's got peach seeds. Do I want peaches? Well, it's better than nothing, I suppose. Let's see. I got 80 tools, 8 values, so still incredibly short. Got loads more tools though, so let's increase this to 160. And I'm going to increase herbs to 20. I haven't got any yet, but eventually I will have herbs. And they're kind of a good resource to trade. And food. Sorry, clothes. Hide coat. No, I probably shouldn't give away my whole town's worth. Peaches I'm not that worried about. It's hardly the most important resource. I've got plums, and you only need plums will be enough to make my villagers get completely pissed at the brewery. So it's fine. Not all plants here can be obviously fermented into alcohol at the brewery, but I believe plum is. So that's fine. So how are we doing? 140 stone, 23. So we're almost out of iron. We have got some iron over there they could harvest. Don't know why I'm not bothering. Got nowhere near enough free labourers for me to think about making a quarry or a miner. "24 adults, 7 students and 10 children at the moment, so that's going pretty well." Okay, we're out of leather again, so I think I was getting. Oh, it was actually 40 stone. Think about that well to cost a lot of money. Who knows? One day it might save my life. Forester's Lodge is doing a good job up here. How much is it making? 29 logs and a couple of stone. I mean, 29 logs in a whole year. That's not great. I mean, that wouldn't even build a single building. Not a big building, anyway. This might be a good place for a boarding house later on. That's what houses people in the case of like disaster, or if you choose to upgrade people's houses into stone houses, they have to move into the boarding house while that's being done. What do we need now? Nothing I can see. There's nothing I really need. I could build a cemetery. Just be careful where you put it because you can't undo it. I said boarding house here, but maybe a cemetery. Or maybe I could put the cemetery behind it here. There's not much going on back there. Build a path out. Put houses on one side and the cemetery on the other. I don't think it really costs anything. Just 1 stone per unit. It's kind of a lot. Well, that's a very big cemetery. That should be plenty for all the dead that are going to come soon enough. I mean, people die of old age and stuff every now and again. It's not like nobody dies. And once I get a quarry and a mine, people will start dying quite a bit more. You do get a lot of accidents. A few random deaths. Women died during childbirth. I say people crashed by rocks. Old age. That's being built fine. What's low? Probably stone. No, iron actually. Resource gathering. There's loads more iron right there. It's not far away. And that's iron too. That's not a problem. Build some more houses here. This could be a bit risky, but I've got 2,500 food, so should be fine. I hope this isn't doing very well over there. Maybe we should make a lot more than this. 64 currencies. No, that's not too bad. Everyone must be sick. I suppose they've never had medicine before, so they're all just kind of craving it. Someone was cold for a second there, but that passed. They've all got jackets. It's only leather, but it's better than nothing. Trade. We got a few bits in trade now. Anything else I could spare? Still got 120 iron tools again, so we could probably churn through even more of them. 40 less, that'll still leave me with 80 tools. Only got 30 people. Let's increase it even more. So yeah, I really just need more people now. I've got enough food to support it. You know, because I can still make another fisherman if it comes to a disaster mode. That's about it though. I actually haven't got any other food buildings. I say I want to get a pasture going, preferably with sheep, but any animal will give food, but sheep's just useful because it gives me the wool. If an animal trader comes and he hasn't got sheep, I may order a sheep, even though it will cost me more. Presumably I can afford it. I need 2 sheep. They will not reproduce asexually. I'll buy 1 sheep and hope it reproduces. It's a nice idea, but the game didn't make sure that wasn't the case. They're visiting the graveyard with no graves. It's just a land with all around it. What do I need? I don't really need anything. I'll probably want a second village, fishing docks later, but don't need it yet. Definitely going to want a second orchard once I get stuff. Definitely want more crops. And I don't need any of that stuff yet. Labourers are up to 4. We're starting to grow now. Food's dropped down to 1,200. I might increase the fishermen now to 4 or 4. That really kind of caps off any sort of food building I can do now, though. If I want any more food, I'm in trouble. Food's dropping drastically, actually, 800. I'm going to need something else. What's the best thing to build? See, I don't want another farm because I've already got those buildings and they're very seasonal. Another hunting cabin is probably my best bet. We haven't got hunting over here, have we? There's loads of animals over here too. So let's put it over this side a bit more. There we go. That should work pretty nicely. And then what I am going to do is I'm going to make a stockpile right next to it because I keep. Oh wait, this is food building, isn't it? I could build a storage barn, but that's kind of silly. I suppose I will build a storage barn for now. That'll keep. That way the workers will bring it into the storage barn and then the marketeers will come and collect it. Because at the moment the people who work here are delivering it all the way to town. And that's really stupid. Should have done this a long time ago, in fact. 6 labourers now. Now we're looking at the chance to build something new and big. I could look into a quarry now. Guy's doing alright. Oh, we're very low on wood. Let's turn off planting. And let's turn 4 of 4 to foresters. So the forester is not great for sustaining wood. You need lots. 66 wood with 2 of them. Now they're on cut only. That will speed things up considerably. I can build a new forester over there, along with a new gatherer and a new hunter. It's quite a nice area. My city's probably going to expand this way. And yeah. So that's looking pretty decent. Again, we've had a very stable, no scary moments. Things happening. This woodcutter's zerged through most of my wood, I bet. That's probably where it's all gone. Nobody's died yet though, so yeah. Reserve for food is low. Okay, we're going to end it there. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.